Coming up.
In this Valentine's Day special, we take a look at Valentine's Day trivia, while CHTV showcases the excitement for the CMYC Dodgeball Tournament. Stay tuned to find out more.
Darling, you and me, I know.
Good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Ireland Jones.
And I'm McKinley Woodward with your CHTV News. Happy Valentine's Day, Ireland.
Right back at you, McKinley. Before we begin our show, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and stay standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The Carmel Mayor's Youth Council's annual charity dodgeball tournament was this past Saturday, the 11th.
CHTV's David Lee was able to head down to the field house on Saturday to experience all the excitement. Let's check it out.
Better. We don't even need 6 people. We have 4. It doesn't matter. We win. Easy. It's too easy. Yep. Too easy. Chinese brother brew. Taking national.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm just here.
I believe that my team, the band, is going to win because we have worked hard at night looking at dodgeball videos, and I've written strategies for my team to use all over the whiteboard. So we are the most strategized and prepared team here.
So David, I think my team has the best chance to win. We have a lot of athleticism, a lot of cross-country runners, so these soccer players that are here are not going to stand a chance. Saya Shepson. We're going to win. 5 out of 6 team members play softball or baseball, so we're going to take W today. And we're not going to win this at all. We're going to out first round for sure.
For that highlight, too bad the tournament was inside. It was a beautiful day.
With that being said, let's now send it over to Hannah McNally with the weather.
Good morning, Greyhounds, and happy Valentine's Day. I'm Hannah McNally here with your weather update. Today there is an 18% chance of rain and a 100% chance of love in the air. This week will be warmer with temperatures reaching almost 60 degrees on Wednesday and a high of 55 today. Still expect wind. That's all I have for your weather update, Greyhounds. Now let's send it back to the news desk.
Thanks, Hannah. Now let's send it over to Darion in sports. Who won the Super Bowl, Darion?
Thanks, Ireland. I'm Darion Watson here for your sports report. Super Bowl came to a very close finish, but the Chiefs were able to hit a last-second field goal to secure their second Super Bowl in 4 years. Both teams started the game very well, but Kansas City came out the second half and scored on every possession they had the ball. The real MVP, Jalen Hurts, threw for 304 yards and 1 touchdown, while also rushing for 70 yards and 3 touchdowns. It was a great Super Bowl that came down to the wire, just like everyone expected. In other sports news, the boys basketball team went 2-0 this weekend, beating Hamilton Southeastern on Friday with the final score of 48-37, and then Fort Wayne Carroll on Saturday with the final score of 57-41. CHTV's very own Charlie Baker caught up with sophomore point guard Alex Kudo about their season currently. Let's take a look.
My favorite part of the season was probably the Ben Davis game. Even though we lost, it was a great environment and it was just fun to play in. I feel like as a young player, I've really improved on helping out, being a leader with the seniors on and off the court. Something we've been improving on is being connected as a team on and off the court and just staying connected.
Lastly, congratulations to the Carmel girls swim team for winning the 37th state championship in a row. You all worked very hard this season to get to this point, and we are all watching to see you continue the tradition in the future. That's all the sports news I have for you today. Now let's pass it back to Ireland and McKinley at the host desk.
Thanks, Darion. We'd like to wish a happy birthday to the following students whose names are listed below. Happy birthday, guys.
In other announcements, today is Squad Day. Now is the time to think about how we can be there for our friends and our greater school family. Today, during SSRT, stay tuned for a special story from Dr. Ferris, including words of wisdom from our friends over at Carmel Elementary School. Find out how you can be a flicker of hope for someone else, and how we can create an entire hope-building community. Reminder, tomorrow's dress-up day is Mix and Match Day. Seize the awkward and bring out your wildest patterns.
Sprinkle of Joy will be meeting this Wednesday in the freshman cafeteria. We will be packaging baked goods as well as arranging flowers for Valentine's Day. All are welcome.
Artist Association Club is holding an art contest for the March Art Show at the Public Library. To have your artwork featured, turn it in to room C125 by Thursday, February 23rd.
A5 is hosting a Culture Day after school on Friday, February 24th in Media Centers 3 and 4. Sign up to bring food and games for your culture through our Instagram. Everyone is welcome.
Did you know there's a total solar eclipse coming through Carmel April 8th, 2024? Sign up for astronomy class in the 2023-2024 school year to learn about the eclipse and have class in our planetarium.
That's all the announcements we have for you. Hey guys, what's going on in entertainment?
Thanks, Ireland and McKinley. I'm Gracie Prader.
And I'm Luke Anderson. Back with your entertainment update for today.
Well, everyone, as we know, this past Sunday was the Super Bowl, and Rihanna's halftime show was one for the books.
Yep, that's right, Gracie. Dressed in red, Rihanna gave a 13-minute mid-performance and revealed her second pregnancy with partner and rap icon A$AP Rocky. She said prior to her performance that she had a special guest, but it was sadly just the baby.
She sang some of her top hits, starting off strong with Be Better Have My Money and Rude Boy. She had no guest appearances with other artists, but she still left the crowd wanting more. She also had a powder touch-up with her beauty brand Fenty.
Prompter, yep. On top of Rihanna's eye-catching performance, the Super Bowl commercials we saw this year were interesting as well. Tubi getting the most talk for their prank commercial that made families split and made friends turn on one another.
Yeah, it definitely got me on Sunday. Before we send it back to the host desk, we have a quick Valentine's Day trivia from CHTV's very own Hannah McNally.
Happy Valentine's Day, Carmel. I'm Hannah McNally, back to ask Carmel High School students questions about today. How many heart-shaped boxes of chocolate are sold each year?
4,000. I think 6,000.
I'd say it's like in the hundreds of millions of chocolate.
500,000. I'm going to go with 3 million.
1.6 million.
It's got to be at least 2.
What state grows the most red roses?
Iowa?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Texas.
What is your favorite rom-com?
Probably How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Probably Friends.
Oh my God. It has to be 50 First Days. I love rom-coms.
How many people buy their pets Valentines?
2 million.
0?
Like 10 million?
What do you think is the best love song of all time?
Love Out of Nothing at All by Air Supply.
Love You Like a Love Song by Selena Gomez.
I Will Always Love You. Whitney Houston. Cater to You by Beyonce, for sure.
Oh, it's easily Our Story by Taylor Swift.
Something by Kanye. I'm gonna go with Our Song by Taylor Swift.
She did. That's all we have for you today, Carmel. Now let's send it over to in-studio announcements.
Hi everyone, I'm Vanessa Rasaki, and this is a Black History Month announcement from the Carmel Black Student Lions Club. Bessie Coleman was the first woman to become a pilot. Born to sharecroppers in a small Texas town, Elizabeth Bessie Coleman became interested in flying while living in Chicago, where stories about the exploits of her World War I pilots piqued her interest. But flight schools in the U.S. wouldn't let her in because of her race and gender. Coleman learned French and moved to Paris and enrolled in a prestigious aviation school, where in 1921 she became the first Black woman to earn a pilot's license. Back in the U.S., Coleman began performing on the brainstorming circuit, earning cheers for her daring loops, acrobatic figure eights, and other aerial stunts. Fans called her Queen Bess and Brave Bessie. Coleman dreamed of opening a flight school for African Americans, but her vision never got a chance to take off. On April 30th, in 1926, she was practicing for a May Day celebration in Jacksonville, Florida, when her plane, piloted by her mechanic, flipped during a dive. Coleman wasn't wearing a seatbelt and plunged to her death. She was only 34, but her brief career inspired other black pilots to earn their wings, and in 1995, the Postal Service issued a stamp in her honor. Thank you so much, and happy Black History Month.
Hey Carmel, there's a comedy sports charity match next Tuesday, Dreen SRT, next Monday, the 21st, Dreen SRT in the auditorium. If you're interested in going to the school's improv team competition, buy a pass or a ticket from a cabinet member for just $5. The ticket is your pass out of SRT, so you must buy one before Monday, the 21st. See you there, it's gonna be a good time. Now, let's send it back to the host desk.
Thanks, guys. Remember, if you want your pet to be featured on Pet of the Week, send us a picture to our email at carmeltv99@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram, including your name and your pet's name.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Carmel TV, follow us on YouTube at Carmel Television, and on Twitter at CHTV. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Ireland Jones.
And I've been McKinley Woodward with your CHTV News.
Stay tuned after the show for a mental wellness video for this week.
Have a terrific Valentine's Day, Greyhounds.